I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with recording and production, in the sense that I'm not a gear guy. I kind of just care about the final product and how to get there with what I have. It's somewhat analogous to my relationship with music, where, you know, if you go back to when I was 13 and I realized, you know, what I loved about music at the time was songs themselves. And I realized that anyone could write a song. You didn't have to be a professional band like the ones I heard on the radio. And so my approach to theory and to musicianship was very much a means to an end. It was like, you know, I don't care about scales or key. I don't want to be able to solo on the guitar. I don't want to be able to do vocal runs, but I'll learn what I have to in order to engage in the process of songwriting. And so a few years later, in my late teens, when I became interested in recordings, the same sort of thing happened. I didn't become interested in gear. I don't care what brand monitors you have or how many guitars you have on your studio wall. I don't care, you know, which fancy plugins you use. I care about processes. I'm interested in songwriting. I'm interested in arrangement. I'm interested in engineering. And so, you know, 20 years later, my setup is still embarrassingly basic. I have one electric guitar, one acoustic guitar that I play, one MIDI controller. I have an electric piano, and I have one drum kit with just enough mics. My recording interface is, you know, has 8 preamps, but at one time I used one with 2. And I'd record drums that way if I had to. You know, and all of this, you know, is connected to a Mac Mini that I've had for, God, 10 years. You know, so I have this love-hate relationship because I really like the process and the final product, but I don't get into the details. I don't get into the stuff, you know. So maybe I'll do a video later to show you my setup, and y'all can make fun of me. See ya.